Welcome along to the Matchday vlog. We're on our way to the Saints Bristol City game. Got two fans with me. What's your name again? Sorry.
Nick.
So it's Nick.
And Whitney.
And we got Whitney. Both Southampton fans. Both going to the game tonight?
Yes, we are.
Going to get a score prediction from you, Whitney. What's your thoughts tonight? It won't be an easy game, will it?
No, it won't. Not. It's going to be a difficult one, and I think 3 to us.
3-0?
Yes.
We're 9 unbeaten now. Can we continue it tonight under the lights at St Mary's?
I would say so, yeah.
Francis, who do you feel like been our standout player in the season so far? If you look back across the quarter of the season that we played, who's been the standout player for you?
Flynn Downs, 100%.
Been a good signing, hasn't he?
Yeah, 100%. Love to get him permanently.
No, I thought he's been really good. Disappointing last week, the draw at the weekend in Yorkshire. Yeah. See it as a missed opportunity?
Yes, definitely. I wish I was there, but then I wish I wasn't because of we draw, but we're getting there. Yeah.
Bristol City got a new manager. Just come in, so Nigel Pearson, who was a Saint, he's now gone. He's been replaced by Manning. We're not quite sure how they're set up tonight because they're quite defensive under Nigel Pearson. It might not be the case tonight though.
No, I reckon they will try and get something from the game because they'll try and push towards the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. What are you thinking about our playoff chances?
Oh, 100%. We're definitely going to be there come the end of the season, but it's got hope to win at Wembley, really, haven't we?
Do you think we could do the autos?
Maybe if Ipswich slip up. Leicester, we've got no chance of catching them.
Yeah. Who's been the side that's impressed you the most this season? There's a side that you could pick out and say, look, they've been outstanding this season. Obviously, Ipswich have been good under Kieran McKenna. Anyone that stands out for yourself?
I'm not too sure. It's hard.
It's a good league, isn't it? Loads of good teams. I thought West Brom were really good here the other week. Did you see the West Brom game?
Yes, I did. They were really good, and they did push and try to win, but
Final thoughts on tonight's game. Think we can do it?
Yeah, 100%. I reckon a 2-1 win to us.
2-1 win. I've gone with a 3-1, so we're pretty close.
Yeah.
Thank you both very much indeed.
You're very welcome.
I'm with Sam. I want to get a score prediction on tonight's game against Bristol City. What's your thoughts on the score prediction?
4-1, I think. I mean, we're not that great at keeping a clean sheet, but I think we'll score a few. I think after the weekend we're due a few goals and push further forward.
Disappointed with the weekend. To go to Yorkshire, we should have picked up all 3. We had dominated possession, but we just didn't have that killer instinct. Do you think Ross Stewart could make an appearance tonight?
Possibly, with the 2 games, 3 games in 7 days, 2 games in a few days. He probably will because, we've got to rotate the squad. I think a point away at Huddersfield isn't bad in the context of a season. And we looked a bit flat second half, a bit like the Preston game where we just came out. But at home, we seem to be making it a bit of a fortress and things. So I think we'll go 1 or 2 up as we have done fairly recently. Concede, panic for a bit, and then get a couple at the end to make it nice and safe.
9 unbeaten could make that 10 tonight. Would be amazing to go 10 unbeaten, wouldn't it?
It would be. I think for me it's more the confidence they're getting of being unbeaten rather than the points on the board. I think, a point at Huddersfield is more valuable than maybe losing one and winning another. Points on the board, it keeps their confidence up. And hard game against Cardiff on Saturday. So
I think that's a really tough game, Cardiff on Saturday. I think it's 2 tough games. We don't know how Liam Manning's going to set them up tonight because under Pearson they would have probably been quite defensive. Not sure they'd be as defensive tonight, Bristol City. I think they'll have a bit of a go at us.
They will, but I think it does benefit us that they're finding their way. I think that if he was a bit more settled, or it was the new manager bounced him literally coming through the door yesterday or whatever, that could affect us. But he's still trying to find his way. He's into the job a little bit, and we seem quite settled. I was a bit worried after the few defeats we had, but now we're settled. We know everyone knows what their jobs are, and Russell Martin seems to really be on the ball with what he's doing.
Yeah, final thoughts on Russell Martin. Took a tough job on. It was never going to be easy coming here. The amount of changes they had to make in the summer. He's settling into the job nicely, isn't he, now?
I think so. I think it's his honesty that's the main thing, because when you look at when he came in and he said, look, I'm going to have players here such as, Ward-Prowse and stuff who will be going. We got our blip out the way, and what's refreshing, and I'll go all the way back to Sheffield Wednesday, was for the first time in many seasons we feel like we're going to nick one, and maybe we've been a bit too greedy at Huddersfield. We all maybe thought, yeah, we'll get one. But, you know, everyone knows their jobs, and honesty, he brings people together, which these days is hard for a manager to do because the director of football and things. So
that's the one thing I've really enjoyed is the togetherness of the club, the manager, the players. It all seems to be filtering through. There is a better connection than there has been for a long time, in my opinion.
There has. I mean, despite, you know, there's a lot of contention around the owners. They have come out and done forums, whether you agree with what they say or not. They're out there, they're honest. Martin's always out there, he's willing to answer any questions.
He's honest too, isn't he, Martin?
Yeah, and you can feel the togetherness now. You know, big stadium, but you can, you know, back last year you'd leave games and everyone with their heads down, you're going back to the train station, but now you really feel it. You're on the buses, the trains commuting in, and, you know, everyone, we're getting that stadium today, you know, from the brass band to the people behind the kiosks, you know, fans, manager, we're all behind it, and we're going to have a good season, I think.
Sam, you've been brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. We're finally at St Mary's. It is absolutely Baltic. They say it could get to -1 this evening. I've got a Bristol City fan with me. Josh is here. He travelled down for the game today. How was your trip down?
It was alright, thank you. Yeah, long, but we're here now, ready to watch the game.
Good to be here. I want to talk to you about Bristol City. Sacked Nigel Pearson a month or so ago.
Yeah.
Liam Manning's come in. What were your thoughts on the sacking of Nigel Pearson?
I think it was a bit harsh. Like we all, were shocked. Like me, like my family. Yeah, we were shocked about it, because it wasn't right, in my opinion. Like he had so many injuries to deal with, like money. But it is what it is. Now we've got Liam Manning. Let's see what he can do.
What's the fans' thoughts on Liam Manning? He's a young up-and-coming manager. He done really well at Oxford. They were like second when he left in League One. What's the reception been for him? He's unbeaten so far.
Yeah, like the Middlesbrough game, like he was like pumped up, like celebrated with the fans. That Pearson didn't. So like the fans are happy with him, and let's see like what happens tonight.
It's a big game tonight. I think it's a big game for both sides. Who's the danger man? As for Southampton, who's been your standout player for Bristol City this season so far?
Jason Knight in the midfield. Like he just keeps on running and running non-stop. Conway, he's a decent striker. Mark Sykes, he's good. We have a record, but if Mark Sykes score, we win the game.
My cameraman Sam said that earlier. There's a player that if he scores, you go on and win.
Yeah, that's Mark
so
Sykes.
That brings me on nicely to your score prediction for today's game. What's your thoughts?
I have to be optimistic. I'm going to go 2-1 Bristol City win.
It's gone with a 2-1 Bristol City win. It is Baltic down here at St Mary's. We're looking forward to the game. Thank you for the interview. You've been an absolute superstar.
Thank you. Thanks for.
Welcome to the Match Day vlog. We're at St Mary's where it is absolutely Baltic this evening. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. Loads of Southampton content coming your way over the next couple of months. Well, Saints, they host Bristol City this evening in the Sky Bet Championship in what I think will be a really tough game for Saints. 3 changes from Russell Martin into tonight's lineup. In comes Ryan Manning at left back. In for James Bree. In central midfield, Che Charles comes in for his first start in a while now. He replaces Will Smallbone. Ryan Fraser drops out, but Charlie Alcaraz does come back into the side. We've not won without Charlie Alcaraz, so we're delighted to see Alcaraz in the team this evening. It's a cold one here, and we're looking forward to the game. Sam, could I get your score prediction, please?
I said on my TikTok last night, I said 2-1. I think it's going to be a difficult game because they're unbeaten so far under Liam Manning. I think their manager's
called.
It's
Liam Manning, yeah.
And they're good. They're a good side. They're a really good side. I think they will give us a really good go tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go with 3-1 tonight. Adam Armstrong. I'm going to go with Charlie Alcaraz. I did go with Ross Stewart, but he's not made the bench, Sam. It looks like he may have picked up a knock. No, we don't really know why he's not involved. Disappointed not to see Stewart's not involved.
Yeah, I think really it's a good run out for him if he was in the squad tonight, because he hasn't had many minutes. He's been injured. Midweek game's perfect opportunity really with a bit of squad rotation. I think
he must have picked up a bit of a knock not to be involved. Alcaraz could be the key man. We haven't won a game without Alcaraz this season so far. You're pleased to see him in tonight, Sam?
Yeah, I really am. I got quite excited last night when I saw on his Insta that he had put the match day thing up. So yeah, hopefully he does get a goal tonight, and hopefully his lucky charm gives us a win.
Welcome to Southampton Stadium, home of the Saints, for tonight's EFL Championship match against Bristol City, with moments away from kickoff.
Sam, it's half time. Saints 0, Bristol City 0. What's your thoughts on the first half? I've not massively been impressed with the way we played. Not played with any real pace, any penetration. What's your thoughts?
It ain't good enough so far. It looks like we're struggling to go through the defence. It looks like we're scared of the defence, in fact. It's been pretty abysmal for a team which is supposed to, be in the playoffs at least this season. I just don't. You've got to win games like this, don't you? You have to win games.
Yeah, we
like
need
this.
to win. Gavin Bazunu's been brilliant though. 2 really big saves from Bazunu tonight. It's kept Saints in it. They've had a header over the bar. They could have been 3 up. We haven't cut a real good chance yet, have we?
In theory, it should be 2-0 to them. 2 Clark-Weldy saves from Bazunu so far. Got to be my man of the match. By the way, shout out to Downton, Shay Charles. They've been superb so far as well.
Yeah, Che Charles and Flynn Downs have been brilliant in central midfield. But Saints really need something special now to unlock this Bristol City defence. They're defending really well. Hard to play through this first half, but it is half time. Saints 0, Bristol City 0. Saints 1-0 up. Carl Walker-Peters with an absolutely superb effort. Second half just got underway and Walker-Peters scores straight away, but Saints have started much better. A bit more urgency, but a brilliant goal from Carl Walker-Peters. Outstanding. Right, match day vlog's coming to an end. Southampton have won today, 1-0 against Bristol City. Brandon, what's your thoughts on the game, mate?
Well, it was good. I felt maybe the referee's choices were a bit on the bad side. I kind of thought maybe there could have been a lot more goals in it, but at the moment the performance is okay. We're getting points.
Sam, we said at half time it wasn't a great first half, was it? But second half was better. What were your thoughts on the second half performance? Great goal from Carl Walker-Peters.
I mean, it was an improvement, wasn't it? But still not good enough. We should be winning these games 2-0. But credits to Gavin Bazunu, as we would have lost that.
Brandon, what was your thoughts on Carl Walker-Peters' goal? It was a great strike, wasn't it? It was a left-footed strike as well. Took it really well, didn't he? Brilliant goal.
Yeah, say about him, Carl Walker-Peters full of energy at the moment, loving his football in the Championship, and he's just an asset to our team.
That was a really good win. Big one now coming up on Saturday, Sam. Are you going to the game Saturday? Looking forward to the game?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. I don't know if I'm going yet, but yeah, I reckon it'll be a much tougher test.
Brandon, big game, like we say, on Saturday against Cardiff. What's your thoughts on this one? It's going to be a hard game, isn't it? Not going to be easy. They'll be a bit stronger, you think, than Bristol City?
Yeah, definitely. They're going to hold a lot more of the ball than Bristol City, and I feel maybe we need to create a lot more chances than we did today. So hopefully, lesson learned.
Guys, final thoughts. We're now 10 games unbeaten. How good does that feel, Brandon?
feels amazing. I mean, to be unbeaten in a 10-game run after losing 4 in a row is crazy.
Sam, you're loving the 10-game unbeaten run? Superb, isn't it?
Yeah, it's best in Europe right now, if I'm correct. But yeah, it's really good, really good.
Guys, thank you very much indeed.